Yeah, I wanted to do a video for Qopolis for you guys here today, and I'm going to answer a few questions. What is your current financial situation? Well, I don't currently have a job where I work for somebody else. I'm self-employed. I program operating systems, games, custom ROMs, and things of that nature on people's phones. Um, as far as financial responsibilities go, I don't have regular utilities like a light bill, water bill, cable, gas, and things of that nature. I pay for just my eating habits, my phone bill, of course, and that's pretty much it. And then I do have one biological son, which I also do take on as a responsibility. I help out with his school supplies, his clothes, his field trips, and stuff like that. Next question, what is different, better, or worse about Qopolis Business School than any other education classes you've had? Um, I would have to say the best thing about it is the knowledge that it gives and being able to work at your own pace, because I've never seen another college or school where you get to work at your own pace and you don't get yelled at or fussed at or stared at funny or somebody breathing down your neck over you not getting something done right then and there. Um, Everybody has a day-to-day life, but at the same time, you're throwing curveballs sometimes, and sometimes you just can't get stuff done right then and there when it's supposed to be done on schedule, on routine with the other 30 people in the class or whatever. And they just don't accept any excuses. And if you don't do it, then you get a failing grade, and it doesn't look good. Qopolis, they understand that everybody's got different situations that occur in life. So you get to work at your own pace. If you miss something, then you've got enough time to make up for it, to come go do whatever you got to do, and then make it back home, and then make up for it by you putting in your own time and your own effort into getting it done. Um, and also, the information that you get is just is mind blowing, because a lot of things that you're taught out there, from from going to pre-K to kindergarten, first, second, fifth, eighth, graduating, whatever. Even after then, the information that you're given is misleading, it's misguided, it's not correct, and it's a lie. And Qopolis gives you information that's the truth, and they don't go overboard. They don't give you a bunch of stuff that you don't need. They specifically give you every bit of information that you're gonna need to have a successful, good life, and they don't just cram you full of garbage stuff that's nonsense and you don't have to have. Next question: how has your financial situation changed from the time you started Qopolis Business School? Um, when I started, I wasn't in debt, but I didn't have much money in my pocket. I had a couple $100s, and it was because I spent and I spent and I spent and I spent and I spent, and I don't know. It was like, when it's there, you've got it to spend. When it's not, you need it. And that's how I thought. Okay, if it's there, if I got it as extra and I don't need it right now, then guess what? It's extra. I can spend it. So I didn't have it a couple $100s. Now, I don't use credit cards. I never have, never will. I've got a Roth IRA account, which I collect annually off of the stocks that I decide to invest in. I've got several brokers for different things like futures, Forex, stocks and options, things of that nature. I've got several $1,000s in my pocket. I'm definitely a lot more ahead of the game than I was a year ago. And as far as I can see, my future ahead of me is laid out with golden bricks. I mean, it's a lot brighter and a lot better than I could have ever imagined trying to do it on my own, as far as becoming a successful person by a good career, working for the next person, so on and so forth. Um, I do, as of right now, I still have pretty much the same bills as I did when I started, except for I learned how to cut my expenditures of burning up a lot of money excessively on stupid random stuff that I really don't have to have, and realizing that the lifestyle I was living was an American dream. That's it. The last word that you just got, a dream, not reality. See, a lot of people need to wake up, and that was me. I was one of those people that needed to wake up. And I realize now that it's not about living a dream, it's about living a good life where you don't have to stress from day to day about, oh my God, my check's coming Friday, I don't get another one for 2 weeks, and I don't have enough to pay my rent. I honestly don't think about life being that way for me much longer in the future, which is not that way now, but I mean, like, ever having to go back to thinking that way or being stressed out that bad. Next question. What's the most important thing you've learned so far in Qopolis that has changed you, and how has it changed you? Okay, it would have to be the information that I'm given. I'm given the truth. I've become to be somebody that's always looking for the truth. I guess a truth finder, instead of just believing whatever I see or whatever I hear, what someone tells me on TV, like the news. The news tells you what they want you to hear and only what they want you to hear, and not the full story, for example. And for us, we look at it and we're like, oh my God, this is what's happening. We go tell the next person tells the next person, and it's just like a chain that constantly adds another link to it every time someone tells someone else. And now you've got all these other people believing exactly what you wanted them to believe because you showed it on the news and they know it to be true. And we just, as people, normal people, average people, we get used to, just believing whatever we see because we know that the truth is right there given to us every day on TV, or that's what we believed anyway. And now me knowing that the government and everything else, school systems and banks and big businesses, majority of them are corrupt, and I see the truth for what it is and not what they were wanting me to believe. I realize a lot of things now that I should have realized even before I took these classes, but I didn't. And Qopolis makes you come to realize those things because a lot of us can't snap out of it. It's got so much of a grip on us that we can't shake it. And I don't know, I guess what I get from it is a better peace, a better ease of mind, knowing that I know what's really going on and I know that there's a fix for it and I can change my future. It's not all about the hope and pray method where I hope and pray that something's going to happen and I give all my problems to somebody and expect them to just change it. I actually go out there and I do something about it. I do something with the knowledge that I've gained to achieve or overcome the bull crap that's been thrown in my face the whole time. So yeah, that just knowing the truth of a lot of things in life that I was told that's not really true in a lot of ways, and now knowing the truth and knowing that I can have a better life rather than thinking I'll never be nobody or go nowhere, I think that's affected me a lot. That's affected me the most. What would you tell someone who is thinking about joining Qopolis? If you've got an opportunity to join Qopolis, I would not turn it down. I would definitely grab it and run with it and wouldn't let go. It'll definitely change your life. It's changed the way I think, and it's changing the way that I do things and the ways that I do things. And it's made me realize that a lot of people out there that say that they're there for you, they love you, they're gonna back you all the way, and then they disappear. And when you become somebody, they envy what you've got, and either there's one or two things: they hate you or they're just trying to use you. And if you join Qopolis, it'll prepare you for all types of situations that you wouldn't be prepared for. As far as inheritances or you becoming successful financially, your education, etc. It's just so many different things it prepares you for. The way that global warming's affecting the way that we live, the way that we survive, just everything. It's not focused on one thing, digging in your pockets and taking everything that you've got. It's focused on helping you grow, helping you become somebody, and helping you use that knowledge in a good way and not getting lost and get off track and become somebody that you shouldn't. So, I mean, what I guess my biggest thing to you guys that haven't joined yet or are thinking about joining is that if you want something that can truly help you become a better all-around person and become successful and not have to worry and stress your hair gray and stress your life away, then join Qopolis. It's definitely here to not only help you, but to help others at the same time. It's got a bigger goal. It's got a much bigger picture than most of us even realize. So again, if you've got a chance to join Qopolis, they'll give you a good education for a cheaper price. They're not going to continuously come back each semester and try to get more money out of you and milk you for as much as they can. They will change your life. They'll change your kids' lives. They'll change your family's lives. And you'll be able to live a lot better life. So check it out. Look at some of these other Qopolis individuals' videos. Learn more about it. And they've got so much to offer, Qopolis in a whole. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks.